and Bears going to start off with a 3rd and inches that A.J. Dillon will convert for Green Bay. However, the Bears quickly force another 3rd down, this time 4 yards to go. Love in the shotgun, receivers close to him. Zadarius Smith blows through the offensive lineman, gets pressure, and Love throws it to Reed. Incomplete. Nice coverage there by the Bears. Packers punt, so next possession for the Bears. Fields back to pass out of the gun, and Mooney will get past the safety and the man coverage in cover 1. He is off to the races. The 20-10-5 touchdown. Bears take an early lead over Green Bay. However, will not actually be a 7-0 lead here, as the PAT is going to get shanked wide right. This sets up another 3rd and 5 for Green Bay. Love back to pass again, tries the drag route, and it is dropped by Luke Musgrave. Absolutely brutal play for Green Bay there. Easy opportunity to move the sticks that they blow, so they're going to have to punt. So now 2nd and 7 for the Bears. They come out with empty, and Fields hits that drive concept over the middle. Nice gain to DJ Moore. Another key play here, 3rd and inches, edge of field goal range for the Bears, who've got a shaky kicker here. It is the Windy City, but Fields will hand this off to Herbert, who easily moves the chains. He's had a nice day, 5 for 25 so far, very consistent rusher. On the very next play, Justin Fields with a little audible will loft one up to DJ Moore, who beats Eric Stokes and fights his way inside the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal, Fields with a shotgun handoff to Herbert, who barely gets in, sneaking under Devontae Wyatt for the touchdown, and the Bears are up by 2 scores early, 12-0. And in fact, it is actually going to stay 12-0 because another missed PAT here. Maybe that will come back to haunt them. So now 2nd and 5, Love in the gun, Reed and Dobbs to his left, but he'll throw quick to the flat to Musgrave, who has another not very productive target, as this one is tackled for a loss. That sets up 3rd and 6 now. So the Packers come out in an empty look, and Love manages to complete to Romeo Dobbs, moving the sticks. So now 2nd and 7, Green Bay brings out the 2 tight end set. They take advantage of that extra half to hand it off to Aaron Jones, who runs for a very nice 1st down. So Green Bay, it looks like they got the ball moving here. 1st and 10. Now Bears come out too high, but they're going to go down to cover 1, as you can see. So 1-on-1 on the outside, but it's underthrown by Love, and the pick is made by Kyler Gordon, who catches up with Jaden Reed, and the Bears now have a ball and a 2-score lead. The Bears, however, are quick to squander that possession. They've got a punt after an intentional grounding penalty. So now 3rd and 9 for the Packers, and Love tries to get it to number 9, but misses Christian Watson over the middle of the field. Tough break for Green Bay, so they punt as well. So that will set up 3rd and manageable now for the Bears on their next possession. After a short run and an incompletion, they come out empty. Fields back to pass, goes for the drag route, and that will be a conversion. Robert Tonyan getting some revenge on his old team. Now 2nd and 7, Fields in the gun, 4 wide receivers, but he'll hand it off to Herbert, and the Packers were not expecting that. He'll even break a tackle and fight his way past the 45 down at the 43-yard line. Bears 1st and 10, going to try a little power run concept. Khalil Herbert, nice cutback, will get past the safety and roll his way to a 1st down. Bears in the red zone looking to make it a 3-possession game. Now 1st and 10. They will run it again, Packers defense, and it looks like a Bear front expecting another run, which is what they get, but Herbert just fights his way, spin move, and he goes all the way to the end zone. Just an incredible run. However, he is injured, so going to miss some time. Love in this 1st half so far, 5 of 10, only 33 yards, so he's got to try to make something happen. Just an awful performance in this must-win game. He goes deep for Watson, but it is incomplete. Good coverage by Kyler Gordon. However, Green Bay does get something going on this drive. They get into second and short, come out empty. Love back to pass, slant route. Musgrave, who's had some tough targets, but that one a good one. We'll get to the 17. So that brings up second and 10. Now Bears in a Tampa 2 look, and Christian Watson will split the safeties for a nice easy touchdown on the post. And that will make it back to a 2-score game. However, Bears ball at half. Fields trying the rollout, but just bad protection there. Runs right into Lucas Van Ness. His second sack of the day sets up second and long. Very next play, Fields in the gun, back to pass, lofts one up for DJ Moore. Makes an incredible catch over Jair Alexander, setting up a very key third and medium. Packers, if they could get a stop, would really have taken control of the momentum in this game, of course, with the touchdown before the half. So third and 5, Fields back to pass, rolls out, finds Moore, but Moore makes Rasul Douglas miss. Looked like it was for sure short, and what an incredible run after the catch. Just an awful missed tackle by Rasul, sets up first and 10. Huge conversion. Bears find themselves in third and 9 near midfield, and Fields back to pass, launches one for DJ Moore, who makes the catch, breaks the tackle of Quay Walker, and is brought down for 35. Third and 6, Fields in the gun, back to pass, clear pass interference there on Devondre Campbell, runs right into the Bears receiver, but nothing is called, and the Bears throw a short route to Mooney. He's tackled short, so they attempt a field goal. Obviously roughed it, kicking it so far, but they're able to get this one in, makes it 22-7. And now second and 10 for Love, trying to strike back. Bears in the Tampa 2, thinks he has a guy open over the middle, but the Bears get their interception. It is Oju Media, who has been absolutely clutch this season, and he is shoved out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Almost had another pick six, which would have been like his third on the season, I think, had he gotten in. As it stands, still a huge play to turn the Packers over. Love's second pick of the game sets up the Bears at the 1-yard line, so Fields is able to hand it off for the touchdown, and the Bears are in control of this game. Getting to be do or die time for Green Bay here. Bears in press coverage, potentially an opportunity for Love to look deep on this third and short. Gonna call the hot route back to pass, and he will try to get it deep, but Watson cannot haul it in. Another nice breakup by Kyler Gordon, who has had 3 huge plays in defending these deep routes, a pick and 2 PBUs. This one sets up fourth down. However, like I said, do or die, which means punting is not an option. Packers really need a conversion here. Watson wide open. Instead, he'll throw shorter to Musgrave, who will get plenty of yards after the catch anyway. Green Bay now past midfield. Perhaps things finally looking up for the green and gold. One thing going good for both teams, you can see the Commanders losing by 21. So that is necessary for either of them to make the playoffs. Next play, second and 7. Love back to pass against the cover 4 defense, throws deep anyway, and it is Romeo Doubs behind the Bears defense for a huge play to move the sticks on second down. Sets up Green Bay in the red zone now, chance to make it a 2-score game. He sends the tight end in motion, will hand off to Jones, nice lane up the middle, and gets inside the 5, first down Green Bay. Very next play, Packers in the I formation as Love heads under center, hands off to A.J. Dillon, who fights his way in, and suddenly we have a little bit of a ball game on our hands. And down currently by 16, they're going to try to go for 2 here, which would make it a 14-point affair. And see Tremaine Edmonds patrolling over the middle of the field, gives it to Aaron Jones, who evades him to get in the end zone. 14-point game now. Bears going to try to use their rushing attack to salt away this win. still need to use up some clock. The handoff to Foreman, who's got a nice gain up the middle. 3rd and 3, they're going to try to pass in the shotgun here, and Field stays in the pocket and finds an open man. Tunyon again, first down. So 2nd and 7, Fields in the gun will hand off to Foreman, who gets around the edge and fights his way inside the 30-yard line. Bears now in field goal range, potential to make this back to a 3-score game. So 3rd and 3, a conversion here gets the sticks still moving, if nothing else. Fields will hand off to Khalil Herbert back from injury. He gets to the 15 and to the 10, stays in bounds down at the 8. Big conversion there. He's over 100 yards on the day. 1st and goal, Fields in the gun, 4 wide receivers, makes a little hot route, and he will drop back to pass, fires on the slant to Mooney, touchdown, Bears back up by 21. Love in the gun for 1st and 10, they will try and screen past to Jones, and TJ Edwards can't get there. Jones fights his way to the 43-yard line this play there. However, it's not long until this 2nd and 10. Love will throw short to Jones for a 1st down. And now Bears come out in cover 3. Love in the shotgun, Watson in the slot right. Love will try to throw to Dobbs in the flat, and it is intercepted again by Oju Mudia. Just a huge season for him. Another pick, this one to effectively seal the game. Packers going to commit to try to stop the inside run, so the Bears run outside to Herbert for a gain of 3. Same defensive approach by Green Bay on the very next play. Everybody in the middle of the field, and Fields going to hand off to Herbert on the outside, who finds his way through the blocks. 40, 30, 20, 10, nothing but green ahead, and he will slide down to try to kill some clock. However, very next play, 1st and goal, Herbert gonna get another rushing attempt, and he will weave his way into the end zone easily. 1st and 10 here for Love. Will fire across the middle to Jalen Reed, who will get past midfield. Nice little play there. 2nd and 10. Bears come out, cover 3. Still over 4 minutes left, but they do have a pretty comfortable lead. Slant route here called by Green Bay, and he locks it up to Dobbs. Nice gain inside the 20. 2nd and 10. Love in the gun. Back to pass. Looks, rolls right. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. Goes to the end zone, and somehow it is brought down over the Bears defense by Tyler Kraft for the touchdown. Green Bay, however, would fail the onside kicks. Nice field position for the Bears. Not that it matters too much here. 3rd and 6. Fields will fire on a drag route. Wide open commit. Gets out of bounds, unfortunately, for trying to chew the clock, but still a 1st down. That's pretty much all she wrote, but Green Bay puts up a nice little fight here on 1st and goal. And on 2nd and goal, Fields in the I formation. Renders that essentially moot with a handoff here to Dante Foreman. So, of course, letting the clock run down, and then here it is. Green Bay just too far inside. Foreman gets the edge. Touchdown. Bears put up 50 in a convincing win to send themselves to the playoffs. The Commanders do lose their game to the Dolphins, so everything works out for Chicago. They are the 7th seed, and they have knocked off their rivals and swept them this season.